So another challenge we have to overcome is a way to prime the pump. Now Honda's design is to put this little cap on there. And the idea is you take the cap out, you fill that full of water, you have a bucket of water, therefore priming the pump. Basically, you need to get some water in there for it to start pumping. These will give you trouble at the worst possible time. Typically when you're drafting and you're really desperate for water and you can't get a prime. Huge problem. Something a lot of people struggle with. So here's my solution. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that cap with this is a small valve, a 1/2-inch valve. It's a gas line, so it'll work just fine for water. And I've put this on here like this. Now, connected to this is this small little pump. This is a temporary bracket. I'm going to do something a little bit better. I'm going to look for a brass barreled version of this. So this is just a cheap one I got from Harbor Freight to suck some oil out of a dipstick one time. But we can make something like this. But the theory is this will go on here like this. This is the out. And now this line here will need to be plumbed into the tank somehow. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. I could just drop it into the fill if I need to do this. I'll have to figure something out on that. There's the valve, open and close. I chose the gas valve because it was so low profile and it's not getting in the way. So now, when I'm ready to prime the pump, let's say it's dry or I run out of water, I can simply pump this and now it's going to fill up the pump housing. That's the amount of volume that's going in there. So just a few pumps, filling that thing up. I'll hear the pump get its prime, flip the valve, and problem should be solved. So while we're waiting for the tank to fill for our test, I'm going to build the hard suction pipe or line. This is a screen that came with the pump from Honda. It's not the best one, but it'll be adequate. So what it does is that's what you throw in a creek or a pond when you're drafting, and it prevents any big chunks, rocks and such, from getting in your hose. So here's the other end there, Camlux. This is what's going to hook to the pump. All right, we're ready to test it out. Tank is full. So I've got, I'm just going to use a standard adjustable firefighter hose or nozzle, straight stream to fog. This is a real cheap one. I've got some cool nozzles I'll share with you. These are forestry nozzles, specific to wildland firefighting. These are really cool. You can see there inside the different orifice sizes, just straight streams. I love this stuff. Here's a cool one, a combination. Straight stream and fog. This is this is mostly for mop up and just small things, but pretty cool stuff. I really like this. Really like this forestry stuff. So let's fire up the pump. I'll use a stopwatch on my iPhone and we'll see how long it takes to drain this tank with a 1.5 inch line. About 8 minutes of water, full blast with the 1.5 inches. That doesn't sound like very much for structural firefighter standards, and it wouldn't be. But for wildland, for small stuff, for looking after your home, that's really good. That's not typically going to run an 1.5 inch line, most likely would run a 1-inch line. You never know, depends on what the conditions are. But it is nice to have options, and it's definitely better than nothing. So the next portion, I guess in the last of the videos, it should be the last, maybe 1 or 2 more, would be we'll mount it up in the truck, get all that done, and then I want to take it down to the pond and pull a draft, or attempt to pull a draft with it. That's something I've never done with this pump. I don't know how it will perform, but with our new priming system, I think it should work just fine. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the thumbs up, and remember, the Wranglerstar t-shirts are available for what, 4 more days. 4 more days. So I'll put a link at the end of this video, and you can click on that and get one of those. They're once they're gone, and you'll never be able to get another one again. So be in the exclusive club. So we appreciate that. We appreciate your support. So we'll see you guys on the next part.